And we're alive. I just want to say, sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had some technical difficulties, but I have sorted them out now. I'd just been into China today, and I had all my VPNs on, and I had forgotten to switch them off. So I think that was what was causing the issue. So I saw some of you guys on the chat, and I messaged. If you can see me now, just give me like a thumbs up or say hey, so I know you're here. And then we will start our canal cruise. I'm really excited to do this. So we're gonna be taking a longtail boat and going through the smaller canals of Bangkok, and there's a really cool surprise that we're gonna see as we approach closer. Okay, I see someone's joined. So if you can just, if you want to say hey, I just want to let me know if you can see and hear me clearly. I had some problems earlier connecting. Yay, Dorothy. Okay, great. Sorry I'm so late on the stream. Had some technical difficulties. I have now sorted them out. Had to do with the VPN. Okay, great. So, we're going to begin. And today we're going to be in Bangkok. And we're going to be taking a long-tail boat down some of these beautiful old canals. So, I'm going to get the video right. Just let me know if you can, if that looks okay. And then we will begin our journey. Okay, great. Let's begin. Bangkok is an extraordinary place of intricate architecture and beautiful scenery. And this charming city boasts an array of historical buildings and traditional waterways. These beautifully sculpted rivers and canals were developed in the 18th century when Bangkok took on a new role as the capital of Thailand. And no trip to Bangkok would be complete without an exciting tour of Bangkok's man-made canals. Bangkok's waterways, or kongs, will forever serve as relics for culture and hold historical significance to Bangkok's eccentric structure. So we now going down one of these canals. So there's a main canal in Bangkok, which if you visit Bangkok, you're probably going to go in that canal. Connects you to a lot of the tourist attractions. And today we're going to be taking like the back alleys of the canals. These canals are specially accessed using a special water levee, and so it takes a little while to be able to get inside. Once you're inside, you get to see the other side of Bangkok. Now, Bangkok's waterways date back to ancient times, and they were originally created as a method of defense after an attack by the Burmese left the city burned to the ground. Officials wanted to ensure the new capital had a stable line of defense and protection against foreign threats, and therefore the waterways and canals were designed specifically to protect the city. Forts were also stationed at various points along the river, and when threats of invasion decreased, the waterways remained and were used to aid the city in international trading. Oh, and now we're coming up to... So in Bangkok's got the largest concentration of temples ever, and one of the temples we're going to see today is going to be really spectacular. So if you see a massive golden Buddha, let me know, and I'll tell you all about that when we see it. So by incorporating these winding canals, the city has been able to build profitable relationships with merchants who visited. Most of the merchants were from China, however, merchants from Spain and the Netherlands found value in Thailand as well. Foreign merchants needed a quicker and more efficient way to travel within the city, so these intricate canals that we're traveling today were created in the 16th century. The waterways have continued to evolve, reaching the outskirts of the city. This has led to Bangkok being called the Venice of the East. These ornate tunnels and winding rivers also serve as a source of food and water, and play roles in traditional ceremonies, and they're also where people live. Now, the canals today, when visiting, when you come to Bangkok, you can't go to Bangkok without visiting the canals. It's part of the lifeblood of Bangkok. Many of the central tourist attractions are centered around the canals. So when visiting Bangkok, the extensive network of canals may not be the first thing a tourist sees. This is because many of the canals have been filled and paved to incorporate roads. This is due to the evolving infrastructure of the city. And this evolving infrastructure has sought to make travel easier by incorporating newer methods of transportation. And this drastic change was due to the influence of Western civilization. So here we have a little look at what the old Bangkok used to look like before the modern roads and infrastructure were built. These canals used to be the grand highways and the primary method of transportation in some districts of Bangkok. And these canals still form a solid traveling network. Oh, there you can see somebody on the canal there. And one of the things when you come to Bangkok or Thailand, that is one of the things you need to experience is to go. They have what they call floating markets. And that's when you go to a market, you get in a boat, and the merchants come to you selling bananas and fruit and vegetables, but it's all along the water in these floating villages that we're seeing now. And there we are. Can you see the statue? Okay, let me tell you about that statue. Now, when I went on this boat, I was not expecting to see that statue, so it came as a massive, massive surprise. And it really is massive at over 69 meters. So this is Wat Pak Nam, a really unique royal temple that was established in 1610. We're going to round the corner now. We'll be able to get a better look at it in the statue. And it's famous for its large seated Buddha that is the largest Buddha in Bangkok. It is so massive. The temple is also a prosperous center for meditation and Buddhist education. Now the Buddha that's sitting over there, he's 69 meters tall and 40 meters wide at its widest point. And it's dedicated to the Thai royal family and the temple's former abbot. And we're going to get a really good look at it as we come up. Now it's made entirely of pure bronze, the only one in the world, and it's sitting in a meditation posture. And if we were to hop out of the boat right now, it's actually a really fascinating temple to explore, because inside the lotus bud on the head of the Buddha is a relic of the Buddha, while the chest contains a golden heart. And the Buddha is fast becoming a new tourist attraction in Bangkok. And before I had gone on this river cruise, I assumed we would just be going on a cruise and we'd get to experience the historical riverway. So when I saw this massive Buddha, I was just in awe and really surprised and amazed at how huge and massive this statue was. Yeah, so that you can see it's a very long name. That's why I've just called it Wat Pak Nam. In Thailand, they'll give you the name of something. It's always really, really long and difficult to pronounce, but fortunately there's always a short version of the name that you can use. Yeah, the scale of that is just incredible. Inside there's also a museum on the second floor that contains a lot of interesting artifacts that have been donated to the temple. You'll find Buddhist art, Buddha images, wooden furniture, ceramics, and even some classic vintage cars. So lots to see at Wat Pak Nam. And here we're going to leave Wat Pak Nam. There we can see the back. There's a massive stupa behind the Buddha and the last of the Buddha as we continue our journey. Now on this riverway there were a couple of temples, and we're going to see one. Oh, there's another one on the other side. With the resting Buddha, similar to the one that we saw last week. So just massive in scale. You just look at the boat compared to the Buddha. It is another person. Whenever you need to understand scale, just look for a person and then look for the object, and you can understand the scale of it. Massive. Now there's one more Buddha that we're going to come across, and that's going to be called the Black Buddha. He's a little bit hidden away, so have a see if you can find him. But traveling the canals of Bangkok is a wonderful way to view the city and learn about its intricate architecture, its history, and its past. And it really allows you to avoid the crowded and also very hot and humid streets. It's just a relaxing way to travel. And it's faster and much more comfortable. Now, the biggest waterway in in Bangkok. When you come to Bangkok, you're definitely going to be visiting there. On each side of that, you're going to have the royal palace, and then Wat Pho that we visited last week. There's also Wat Arun that we'll be visiting, Wat Arun, which is called Temple of the Dawn, which we'll be visiting next month. And all of that is located along the main canal in Bangkok, along with a bunch of very massive and new shopping malls and attractions. And if you're coming to Bangkok, what's really useful, they've got these motorboat, very nice new boats that you can buy a hop on and hop off ticket, and then you can see all the main attractions in Bangkok just by getting that ticket. And you just wait till it gets to the stop you want to get to, and then you jump off. And it's a great way to get around Bangkok without taking a tuk-tuk or getting stuck in the crazy traffic that you can find in Bangkok. So I wanted to talk a little bit so this area we're going through now it's in like the backwaters of Bangkok. So it's a residential area, we've got some temples. It's like it's a little bit of the old Bangkok brought to life here. On our next tour we'll see the main. Oh, that's a monitor lizard. Can you see the monitor lizard? There he is. Yeah, there were a couple of those monitor lizards, and sometimes they'll just jump into the water, and you'll see them swimming around. There's this great video on I think it's on YouTube, where they've got this. It said something about tell me if you're in Thailand without telling me you're in Thailand, and it's a 7-Eleven with a massive giant monitor lizard climbing all over the shelves. So yeah, you'll see those monitor lizards all over here. They love lying about. Now, I really like coming to this sort of, taking this sort of like cruise, getting away from all the busyness and just getting to see the real local feeling of Bangkok, the real local vibe. And this is what you experience going down the hidden canals of Bangkok. Oh, Evelyn says she saw that video. That's the one with the massive monitor lizard in 7-Eleven. So, you can't come to Bangkok without coming in onto the canals. Whether it's going to visit a floating market, whether you want to come and see all the major attractions, you're going to be going along the canals, or like we are today, floating along down the back alleys around the residential suburbs and the old canals of Bangkok. You're going to get lots of opportunities to be able to experience Bangkok on the water. And Evelyn saying monitor lizards are also in Indonesia, but are not that big. Oh, here's the black Buddha. We don't get such a we've got a better look of the Padma Buddha, but yeah, here's the black Buddha. Unfortunately, the angle was just not great, so I didn't get a nice shot of him. But you can go back and get a see if you can get a nice shot of him. It's very well hidden. Yeah, there's nothing more relaxing than going on the canal and just going along the water. It's just a beautiful way to start your day or end your day. Now the boat that I'm on, yeah, we haven't really seen it very well, but it's a traditional longtail boat. It's very close to the water, so it feels like we're almost on the water, and you can see it's very low and grounded to the water. Very long. Here we get a better sense. A very long and narrow boat. Yeah, that's what it looks like over there. That's what these longtail boats look like. So, if you're coming to Bangkok, you want to escape the heat, jump on a boat. It'll give you a brief respite from a very hot and humid Bangkok, and just a great way to get around, to get to see all the attractions, and also to relax. So I think we're going to be jumping into the water now and leaving the canals shortly. So I'm going to quickly tell you what's up next. Up next, yeah, there we go. I think that's the last. Oh, there we go. So next week I'm heading to Malaysia, to the Malaysian. So I'm heading to Borneo, and the Borneo is, and Evelyn will know this, is shared by 3 countries, Indonesia and Malaysia, as well as a tiny little country called Brunei. So I'm going to be visiting Malaysian Borneo. I'm really excited to do that. I'm looking forward to taking more videos, hopefully maybe doing some live streams as well, and I'll be away for about 2 weeks, and so I'm looking forward to bringing back some awesome stories from there. Yeah, and we still got more Bangkok to see when I get back, so lots to see, lots to do. So I just want to say thanks so much to everyone for joining. I know that I had some technical problems in the beginning connecting, but yeah, thanks for sticking around. And yeah, and if you haven't joined my Facebook group, you can find the link on over here on my YouTube. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want to get like an email once every couple of months about what tours I'm doing, you can go to buy me a coffee, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, but I'll give you a little email about where we're going and what we're going to see. So yeah, that's everything I want to share today, and I'm looking forward to bringing more content in Bangkok, and as well as in Borneo and mainland Malaysia, as well as Hong Kong. So 2 days ago we went to the Hong Kong flower show, so if you haven't seen that, I really recommend go have a look at that. It's on my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for joining me. It was great to see you, Dorothy and Evelyn and everyone else that joined. And until next time, keep on exploring, keep on adventuring, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.